I was in a complete shock when I came to know that there is a community that still lives in bird nest style houses. And the thing that was even more interesting was their average height is less than 5 feet. The first question that came into my mind that what could be the reason for their short stature? What are the problems are they facing? So let's dive in. We are gonna talking about African pygmies. They primarily lives in Congo Basin in Central Africa. This area contains some of the world's largest tropical rainforest. When we go with the meaning of this term pygmy, it is used to refer diminutive people or the tribe of dwarfs. Although this term is considered disrespectful sometimes, there is no single term that can replace it for now. That's why many tribes in that area prefer to be recognized by their tribe's name, such as Aka, Baka, Buti, and Tawa. Pardon for wrong pronunciations. It is believed that their ancestors came to Central Africa more than 13,000 years ago. Each tribe has their own language and much of their vocabulary is botanical in nature. Okay, so these are some of the basic things we should know about them. Now come to the main question. What could be the reason for their short stature? Genes? Maybe. There are some new evidences suggesting that when we compare the growth pattern of eastern and western pygmies, there is a difference. This may indicate that their short height is not because of common ancestors, but because of the geographical reasons. Next question, what environmental reasons? They live in tropical evergreen forests of Central Africa, and these multi-layered forests do not generally allow the sunlight to hit the ground, and their bodies are always in deficit of vitamin D. Vitamin D and calcium are like a tag team in bone health and growth. Low vitamin D levels cause the parathyroid gland to release more parathyroid hormone, which pulls the calcium from the bones to maintain the blood calcium level. And this process eventually weakens their bones and less growth. But many researchers do not agree with this vitamin D and calcium deficit theory. According to them, many pygmy societies exist in parts of Africa, Brazil, Bolivia, and Malaysia, and their environment conditions are different than that of African pygmies. Then why are they facing the same short stature problem? They also propagate that there are many tribes that live in these same forests, and they also face the same food shortage problems, but their height is normal. Is there something special to the pygmies? In 2007, new research was published in the Proceedings of National Academy of Sciences, and they linked this problem of short stature with a new fascinating concept, the life history theory. It was found that pygmies have very short lifespan. Their average life expectancy is only between 16 to 24 years. And to compensate this, they become young early, grow old quickly, just to die early. Following this life cycle, they attain the puberty quite early than the average people. Can you believe the fertility peak in women is 15-year-old only? In order to make this fertility shift, they reach full maturity quite faster. For this reason, many pygmies stop growing after the age of 12. Their childhood growth is perfectly normal as compared to the other children, but when they cross 12, stop. Now we are going to shift our attentions to the problems they are facing. In 1994, during the Rwandan genocide, About 10,000 pygmies were killed by Interahamwe, a Hutu paramilitary organization that was active in Republic of Congo and Uganda, and about the same number of pygmies were displaced as well. During the Second Congo War, about 70,000 pygmies were killed and even cannibalized. Apart from this, they are facing forced removal from their natural and ancestral habitat, and even facing human rights abuses in the name of fortress conservation. This fortress conservation model states that the biodiversity protection must be achieved by making that area completely isolated from human disturbances. Additionally, it is reported that many pygmies are living as a slave to Bantus and another ethnic group in Central Africa. They generally perform manual labor but do not get paid monetarily, but with cigarettes, used clothes, and nothing at all. Historically, pygmies have always been seen as inferior by the colonial authorities and local Bantu tribes. It is claimed that their children were captured between 1885 and 1908 and exported to zoos in Europe. St. Louis World Fair, which was held in 1904. This fair is infamous for deeply troubling display of human beings captured from colonized regions, including individuals from Africa, Asia, and America, under the guise of anthropological exhibits. Presently, pygmies are often getting lowest paying jobs and sometimes not considered citizens, and they are often deprived from basic rights such as health care and proper schooling.